Okay. Okay, let's pick a card. What's coming in the next 2 weeks for you? I told you this about what's coming in the next 2 weeks. When you see this video, in 2 weeks from now, where will your life be, or what will be going down? So we have pile 1, which is like this white rock. We have pile 2, which is like this burgundy rock. And pile 3, which is this gray and orange rock. Okay, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pick whatever resonates with you, and I'll meet you in your pile. Okay, so pile 1, if you chose this sparkly white rock, it's almost like got a purple undertone, but you really can't see it. It just looks gray on camera, but it's really sparkly. I got all these rocks from the beach, but I tried to take different colors of each one, so this is one of my white ones. So what's happening in the next 2 weeks for you? Okay, off the bat, I'm already gonna say, like, you're either stepping out of your comfort zone in a social way, or there's a chance for you to be nice, or a chance for you to give back, or a chance for you to, you know, a chance for you to, like, gift something. Maybe someone's got a birthday coming up and you're gonna get them, like, a really cool present or something. I don't know. Something in the next 2 weeks, you're gonna be giving your light, showing your light, by giving to others. Okay, that's interesting. So you're gonna be giving to others in the next 2 weeks. I don't know. Let's see if we can reach this. It just popped under my seat. I can't even get it now. Well, I literally had it in my hand. It's okay, but there's, like, all these people in front of me, so it's good that they're gone. We have the 8 of Cups. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, hard work. You're willing to put in the effort. You're willing to learn the trade. You're willing to do what you gotta do to please the boss, like, energy, like. So this is something maybe in career. Maybe it's something that you're gonna give back. You're gonna go above and beyond at work, perhaps. Like, almost out of the kindness of your heart, you're gonna do something at work, but, like, with the real intention of just doing something nice. It's not with, like, the intent of, like, I don't know, or maybe, I don't know, you're working for something. You're working really hard for something. I'm not gonna see anything else yet. Let's just see. Why do they keep falling down here? This is so annoying. Your energy is weird. I'm like, why do you keep throwing my cards around? Okay, we have the Page of Cups here. Look at these together here. You're going to be studying something, learning something, but also doing what you need to do. So yeah, this is something at work. This is something, or you're going to be either getting a new job, or I feel like promoted at your work, or trying really hard to learn everything you can and to like work as hard as you can. This is interesting. My hand is also itching. So I might be receiving money or like a position. Let's see. No, don't fall down there again. Fuck. Okay. This is the Two of Swords. Okay, so there's some sort of like okay, so there could be like multiple decisions. Or because your brain has like multiple options, you're still confused. You're not sure which route to take. Or like you feel asleep, maybe. It's a bit like you're like avoiding something. You're like avoiding making a decision about something. Or like avoiding a choice. Or like it's like I don't want to think about it energy. It's like suppressed energy. It's like I have to make this decision. I have to decide what I'm going to learn, going to do. Maybe there's two jobs. Maybe like you're at a job or something, and then like you get offered a different job, and now you're like, I don't know which one to do, you know? Or you're gonna feel like you've been working so hard, and now like you're in a new position, and you're gonna feel like, do I go to this new position, or like do I stay? Or like maybe you're moving jobs or something, like moving locations, I mean, like, and you're like, I don't know, do I stay, do I go? That's kind of like this energy. Am I gonna like it there? Like, yeah, so this person, what you're really doing, like, you're like really like getting the facts. You're trying to go back and forth. You're trying to like talk to everybody you can, listen to everything you can, like watch YouTube videos, watch anything you literally can, to try to figure this out. But yeah, I'm getting it's like a job, or like a course, or like school, or like something like that. So in the next 2 weeks, you're probably going to be offered 2 different things, because like someone is realizing how hardworking you are, and so now you're gonna have to choose something. Choose jobs, choose employers, choose positions. There's gonna be like, you know, something where like you need to do that research for yourself. Like you need to, you know, make that decision for yourself. But let's go in. There is going to be, like, you are going to make a decision. It's not going to be like you're just indecisive in the next 2 weeks. I think it's going to be a small bump in the road, and you're going to but I think, yeah, it might be a small bump in the road of you deciding, and then I think you're going to why is my brain not working? I don't even know. Is this useless? 8 of Beasts. 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands. Grounding energies. Your ideas are coming to life. This is like you're going into a new portal. You're like, so it could very well be something new that you're going towards. Yeah, 8 as well. There's 2 8s here. And it's all Pentacles. Well, not all Pentacles. It's majority Pentacles right now. And it's 8s. Like, it's definitely about money. It's definitely about job. It's definitely about career. We have 8 of Beasts here. Is like, 8 of Wands. It's giving... So something you've been thinking about, or something you're like wanting to be manifesting, like something that you saw yourself doing but you weren't yet doing. I feel like you're going to make that a reality. Like, you're gonna take what was your fantasy, or like what you've been wanting to do. Like, maybe like you have a job but it isn't like in the field you want. I feel like now is the time you're going to be taking those steps to go after the actual field, like, and having to make a choice, right? Having to make a choice between what you want to do and where you're at, right? The 5 of Cups. This is 5 of Pentacles. This is like poverty energy. Okay, so maybe you're like scared. You're scared that like you could be, so there's could be some like limiting beliefs. There could be like some devil kind of energies, you know, in your brain right now. Like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can leave. Will I make enough money doing what I want to do? Like, maybe I'm better off here. Maybe I'm more secure. I already have money here. You know, like I'm already set up. Like, why change now? Maybe I'm too, like, whatever your limiting belief is, right? Like, so, but there's kind of like this like scaredness of like poverty, like this scaredness of like, well, what if I like, you know, go after what I want and then I don't make enough, and then I'm out on the street, and like, what? Like, God just wants you to know, like, if it's something that you're like really calling, like your body is calling to, oh my god, I'm gonna have to like, wait a second. Okay, and then 9 of, what is this, Pentacles? The 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say too. Okay, so there's people beside me. They're leaving. But they were like hella close, and I was like really explaining something. Basically, God wants you to know that like, if you're really called towards something, it's not on accident, and like, Spirit isn't just gonna like allow you to be left out in the cold when it's something that interests you. Like, even if it's hard at the start and the consistency has to be there, and you don't have any clients, customers, watchers, viewers, whatever you're doing, you know, if it's something you like, that's not going to matter to you. And, you know, I don't feel like in this situation God is going to let you fall. like, if you're leaving where you're at, like, he's not going to put you in a worse situation for following your heart. Okay, so it can literally only get better from where you are now. If you feel like you're in a stable situation, it's only going to go up. It's only going to go up from here when you choose to listen to your heart. It's not like when you choose to listen to like what you want to do. Like, you know, like you're not just doing it for money. You're not just doing it like you've always had this interest and you're like, no, like I'm going to do it. Like, whatever. It will work out for you. Like, if you are good at something, you can make money from it. It doesn't matter literally what it is. So, you know, it's like, be the best at what you're interested in. You know, like, you have these interests for a reason. Like, you're meant to shine your light in that unique way. And not everybody's gonna get it. And, you know, people, like, even in your family or even in your friend group aren't going to understand your interests because, like, it's accustomed to you and your personality and your heart. You know, it's like your heart song, right? It's all different. You know, we don't have the same heart song. We don't have the same fingerprint, right? So, yeah, I see you becoming independent. I see it working out. This fear of poverty is so lack and so, you know, insignificant because it's like your dreams are coming in. You're putting in the hard work. You've made that decision. You're studying all you need to learn. You're doing all you need to learn. You're putting in the work. You're putting in the time. You're putting in the energy, the want, the inspiration, the passion. Actually, we're not getting very much passion or inspiration here. But a lot of thought and a lot of work. And it ends up working out for you. You end up, you know, at the 9. You end up almost at completion, right? So you end up in a spot where you're really comfortable by yourself and you're independent and you're stable and you're grounded and you're focused and you're happy. You're happy and you're satisfied with life. Okay? So whatever this is, know that even if it doesn't make you as much money as where you are now, or you're afraid of there being a difference in life or the financial status, know that I feel like it's gonna get better. I mean, it's gonna get better when you choose your heart. It's gonna get better when you choose this new job, this new position, this new whatever, like, more like aligning with you than where you are now. Okay? Like, it shouldn't even really be a decision. You should just jump after this new thing. Because, you know. But yeah, so I feel like someone has found out that your wishes are coming true. So someone has realized, I feel like, that you have potential and that you are hardworking. And maybe this is like a different employer. And they're like, no, we're going to offer you this and this and this. And you're like, shit, now what do? I really like these people, or I really like being here. Or, you know, you might be in that kind of conflict as well. But whatever you wanted, whether it be something in your field or more money or a different position, whatever that is, whatever you've been manifesting, whatever you've been thinking, because we have the 8 of Wands and the Star. So it's definitely something that has been on your mind, that you have been focused on and like thought out how your life is going to be, or like imagined yourself doing this. This is something you could actually see yourself doing. And you are protected by spirit when you go and do this. Like, there is nobody that is going to be able to stop you. Even if there's bumps in the road, just know they are lessons. Nobody is going to stop you on this. You are protected. I'm just getting protection. There's a line of 5 black cars that I'm seeing right now. There's a black dog, and when I was talking about this, 2 blackbirds went by. So I'm just getting like, you are protected from any like harm or anything like that, any poverty, anything like that. Yeah, you're gonna be rewarded for following your calling, basically. You know, it's harder than it seems to actually do what interests you or to leave where you're comfortable. You know, it seems so easy and like, oh, wouldn't you just, you know, do what you need to, like, do what you love? But limiting beliefs and anxieties really get to you, you know? And me and everyone, I mean, like, look at this. You are the best damn thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your own ass. Buy your own damn drink. Yeah, that's exactly it. You're gonna be at the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, you know, buying your own damn drink. Happy with yourself, satisfied with yourself, because you're doing what you like to do. And that in itself is spreading love. That in itself is giving the world a higher vibration because you're happy. Right? If we had more happy people, the world would be happier. So it starts with you and what you like to do. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. You do. That's the thing about healing. That's the thing about bettering yourself, is that you've always had the strength. You know, it's like you've always had the power to go home, Dorothy. You know, it's like you always had the strength to change. You can change any day you like. You've always had the strength to do what you want. You know, it's your own limiting belief that's scaring you out of it. And you know, these beliefs can be based off of things that happened in our childhood that actually our parents installed into us. But they aren't real. And they're based off of one scenario, you know, maybe your parent denied you of something at Walmart. And now you believe this, and you believe this off of this, and this off of this, and this off of this, and now you believe that you can't have what you want, you know, career-wise. It's crazy how things work. And so, but you know, they didn't know that they were hurting you long-term, denying you of a ball at Walmart. They were like, I don't want to fucking spend $10 on a ball you're going to play with once. Like, you know what I mean? So you have to make yourself worthy. You are the best thing that happened to you. And you can change at any time. You can change your beliefs at any time. You can change your hobbies at any time. You can change your personality at any time. You know, you can wake up earlier one day. You can wash your face and brush your teeth every single day. And immediately you're going to feel better if you were in some sort of depression, right? Like, this is the thing. It's like, you can change. You want to be a nature bitch. Like, get up every day at 8 o'clock and go to a hiking trail. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be a fitness bitch. Like, get a gym membership and, like, get your gym schedule ready. How many days a week are you going to train? Da-da-da-da-da. Like, you want to eat better. Okay. Like, you know, look on YouTube. Look on Pinterest. Like, and then go out and actually buy the groceries. Go out and actually change. Go out and actually cook. Go out and actually eat the food. Right? It's that taking action. Right? That's how you change. That's how you better yourself. You get sick of your own shit. And then you say, you know what? I want to be this way, so I'm going to be this way. And that's it. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Take a fucking trip. Alright? Go see some shit. Go do some new things. Yeah. Go do some new things. Okay? So it's like, don't get stuck in your comfortability. Don't get stuck in your comfort zone. Talk to people cooler than you. So if there's a certain type of person you want to be like, not necessarily like, don't copy someone, don't go out and like be like, I'm gonna be you, like, don't do that. But if there's a type of, like, if you want to be a fitness bitch, or if you want to have a pet, or if, like, go and hang out with someone who works out all the time, go and hang out with someone who has a dog. You know, if you want to be like a Snoop Dogg, then go hang out with like a stoner. Like, whatever you like want to be, like, go talk to people cooler than you. It's like, get in a circle where you feel like, not that you're less than, but feel like you can learn from them, feel like you can expand from them, feel like they have an impact in your life, and that they're able to teach you something. Okay? So yeah, and take a trip. So quite literally, it could be take a vacation, you know, maybe, I don't know. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. Ask a fucking expert. Yeah, exactly. So you might be having maybe, there's someone coming. You might be having this indecision, right, with what you want to do, and so you're going to ask like your friends and family, but they don't have those same interests or that same heart song, so they're not going to get it. You need it, and they're going to, you know, put their opinions on you, and that might not necessarily be what's best. So what I'm going to suggest is talk to somebody again where it's like cooler than you. Talk to somebody you want to be like. Talk to somebody in that field. You know, that's why I said study those YouTube videos. It's like, talk to somebody who's already doing what you want to do and ask them for advice, because they will give you unbiased advice, because they're not going to be jealous of you. They're not going to be weirded out by you, threatened by you. So they're not going to give you unbiased answers. They're going to give you from experience answers, and that's what you want if you actually are serious about doing anything. So go to a damn professional, right? Go to whoever and, you know, ask them what you should do, or how to start, or how to ensure that you won't have these fears and whatever, like, and, you know, maybe even making friends with those kind of people, like, then you will have clients automatically, right? They can help you, they can feed you stuff, right? Or you can work at their shop, or I don't know, like, you never know, like, the most random stuff. So, you know, it's like, you want to be an actor, like, you need to find other actors, you need to find, you know, people who are already doing what you want to do, so that you can, you know, because nobody's gonna, like, if someone is ahead of you in life, they're never gonna look down on you. They're always gonna help you, you know. And if someone's like happy and like satisfied in their life, at the Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles in their life, they're gonna see things in a happy way, and they're not gonna be jealous. They're not gonna point you in the wrong direction out of their own regrets in life, right? So that's why it's important to have a good circle, and just even to manifest the things you want, or to become the person you want. I mean, for me, it was I am kind of an introvert, kind of a loner type of person, so I needed like less people around me. But I know that, like, if I need real advice, I need to talk to somebody who's already done it. I can't just talk to other people who are in my spot, equally sitting around, you know, giving their limiting beliefs on top of mine and creating a new story in my head, when I could go to someone who's already done it, lived it, learned from it, and was successful doing it. Like, point blank period. So, all right. So that's the next 2 weeks for you, Part 1. That's pretty crazy and interesting, and I hope that you get a good job or a new start. And I wish you well. I'm going to move on to Pile 2. Okay, technical difficulties. Let's try this. Pile 2. Pile 2 is my complicated group already. Let's see what we got in the next 2 weeks, in the forecast of the next 2 weeks. What is coming to you? Okay. We have death off the fucking bat. Okay. Okay, so transformation of some sort is coming to a life near you in the next 2 weeks. A transformation for what? I don't know. An out-of-body experience, perhaps, because this is a skeleton we're looking at in this coffin. It's coming out of the coffin. So, we're having a transformation with the moon. I knew you were going to be complicated. A transformation with mystery? Are you fucking serious? No, a transformation with intuition. I'm definitely seeing that. So this could maybe mean, like, maybe a transformation within intuition. Okay, so like maybe you're gonna receive some new psychic ability. Like maybe you're gonna receive a new perspective, and it's gonna throw you into a different type of belief, like a different, like someone who's been kind of skeptical their whole life, I feel like it's gonna get thrown into a whirlwind of like, holy shit, like the mystical world exists. Like my wildest fantasies exist. Like this is someone who's like reality perspective is changing. Like I don't even have that card, that perspective changing card, but I'm getting, there's like, it's like an awakening. Like your intuition is on, is high, is more than it's ever been. You're realizing something and you're becoming someone new. You're leaving the old behind, and I mean it's a great time to do that. I mean, in the Aquarian age, as we're going in and as things really are shifting before our eyes every single day, in these last few years here, and they will continue, it's like, so you're going through this change. You're going through this change of perspective, of reality. You know, the veil is so thin, and so many people are realizing what things are, what things really are, the behind the scenes of everything, the evil of the world, sometimes the beauty of the world, sometimes the magic of the world, the unity of the world. You know, this is someone who's awakening to a spiritual journey. This is someone who is a new skin, is what I keep hearing. Like you're getting a new skin. Page of Cups. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. So this is something that you're like really interested in, or like you just can't stop reading, you can't stop learning, you can't stop filling your mind with these new concepts ever since you learned like about spirituality, or about like something to do in like, I don't want to say like a magic realm, but like I don't know how else to explain it. This is someone who's like not very comfortable talking about woo-woo stuff, but it's happening to them. And so they're like looking into it from like a really skeptical, like earthly 3D type of perspective. They're like, no, like, it can't be, like, let me double check, like, this isn't me. So, but learning everything they can about this new way that they're becoming, this new way of life, and, you know, all these worldly dark secrets and things like that. So someone's third eye has been opened up, or, you know, yeah, that is what I'm seeing. Like, you're learning everything you possibly can because you just don't think it can be true. Like, this is somebody who is in denial. It's like, I am not about that magic life, but I'm starting to see it. You have the Two of Cups. Yes. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is usually love, soulmate, balanced energy. But this person, there's like two demons coming out of the lamps, and like they're sleeping in a messy room. Like, they look peaceful, but it's all messy and dirty. There's like goo coming out of the window. Maybe you're like pretending not to know, but you're pretending like everything is fine. Look at this card. Look how he's sleeping. It's giving everything is fine. You know that meme of like the fire and the dog, and it's like everything is fine. That's exactly what. So the guy cutting the grass, why did you have to come over here? That's what this is giving. Everything is fine when it's not, you know. I've definitely done that. I've definitely just went to bed when all my responsibilities were just fucking everywhere, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to bed. But this person is like not phased. Is not phased by the monsters. Is not phased by the darkness. Is like, and I guess that's the balance of this card. But so you're not afraid of what you're learning, okay? Even though it may be disturbing, but you're like at the same time like everything is fine. Everything is fine. So like maybe like in real life you're trying really hard to like keep your composure. Like I said, this could be some sort of magic ability or something like that, where you are like, what the fuck, this cannot be happening, like, and you're trying so hard, like everything is fine, and you're like, that is a thing. When you awaken, you walk around and you feel like a fucking alien. Like, you are literally like, nobody else is seeing what I'm seeing. Is nobody else thinking it the way I'm thinking it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody else is aware of what you're talking about. Or people immediately get defensive, or like, oh no, you're crazy, or like, they don't even want to hear you. And that's how you know you're right, by the way. But I just feel like but yeah, like, so you're trying very hard to like keep who you were, like keep that old skin, but like snakes don't need the old skin. Like, they shed it for a reason, and then they have fresh new skin. They don't need to keep it around. They don't need to, or like a hermit crab doesn't need to like keep their old shell. It's like when it's time to move on, it's like let go and move on. It's like you can't keep the old skin. Like, you have fresh new skin you need to be, you know, living in. And like, it served you then, it you know, you were who you needed to be then, but now you're fresh again, now you're new again, and you have to embrace that and go with the change. So, okay, so don't be ashamed if you weren't this way, or if you used to look down on these type of people, or if you didn't understand this and now all of a sudden you're like, I'm freaking out. Why am I like this? You know, I'm like, why am I even watching this video right now? Like, it's that kind of energy. Like, it's like, I just need to figure out why this is happening to me. Like, but just know it's okay and it's perfectly normal. And, you know, there's so many people who are going through exactly, maybe not exactly what you went through, but who know exactly what it feels like to not be able to tell anybody, to pretend everything's fine, to pretend like you're this little tiny human when, like, you know you're way more. And, like, it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. I get it. Yeah, it makes you want to be the hermit. It makes you want to run away in isolation and never come out. It makes you want to be that witch, you know, who runs away in the forest and says goodbye to civilization, because it's horrid once you know, open your mind. The King of Swords, okay? So you're a very logical person. You are a very thoughtful person. You're very, you know, you could be borderline anxious because you're constantly overthinking, thinking of every scenario, thinking of multiple perspectives, you know, a lot with the brain, a lot with the thought, a lot with the logic, a lot with what makes sense, what's practical, what can be written down, what can I see with my real eyes. Like, this is very 3D based. My opinion can be changed if there is a good debate. This person is not at all stubborn, but they definitely have intellects. Yeah. Crack that skull open. Cranium. Big cranium. Yeah, like, there's skulls all over this. This is just like brains, intelligence, skulls, like. But anyway. Okay, so you're definitely like that type of person. But the moon is in here. Okay? So there is intuition there from the get-go. So you've always kind of had this. You've always kind of known this. And, like, maybe you tried to hide it or whatever and, like, tried to pretend it's not a thing. But, like, now in just the age, like, everything has to come out eventually. And it really is the time for people to rebirth and become these new spiritual beings. Become, you know, maybe you're wanting to do things more naturally, or spend more time outdoors, or, you know, even like those kind of simple things, and eating better because of what you've realized, or just because of how you feel. Maybe you're like, I don't even want to eat meat anymore because that just doesn't align with me. Maybe that's what it's about. You're just going through this, you're like, but that just doesn't feel right anymore. That just doesn't align with me. Those friends just don't get me anymore. You know? I don't like those YouTubers anymore. Oh, these songs are kind of actually degrading or putting me down, or, you know, oh, I don't think I like that music anymore. It's like a lot of these things is like exactly who we thought we were. Like, everything is being turned on its ass. Everything. And for what? Like, you know, it's a very confusing time. And so it's like we're trying to stay logical. We're trying to, like, but sometimes things can't be explained. And especially when it comes to your intuition and your third eye and the magic of the universe. There's things we're not supposed to know. Something I like to think about is this. Ants, the bug, concept of Earth, like the grand scheme of Earth, like, they're never going to be able to walk all of Earth. They're never going to be able to explore all of Earth. We could, mostly we don't, but we could, right? or at least we can see it on Google Earth. Obviously ants aren't going to be pulling up their iPhones, right? The ants' concept of Earth is like us to space, right? We can understand the Earth, but we can't really comprehend space. It's too big. It's in comparison to us, right? Now the Earth is too big in comparison to the ants for them to comprehend. There's just certain things in life we're not supposed to understand. Humans were built with the brain we're built with. Sometimes things don't make sense because they're not supposed to us at that moment with that perspective. And our perspectives change all the time based on emotion and the energy around us. So, there's somebody coming. So I wish you the best in your awakening journey, and you will get better, and it will feel more normal again. You won't be like completely out to lunch forever, but when you're waking up, it's really intense, and there's so much at once that you have to come to terms with. And then then you have a few downloads a day, and it's not so bad. But at the beginning, you just get hit with everything you ever believed is a lie. And it's a lot. I'm gonna get some Rebel deck cards. We're gonna see what's coming in the next 2 weeks for you. Forgive, let that shit go. Shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. That's true. That is so true. Shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. Okay? So if you're having shame, or you're guilty about a situation, know that like it happened. And now you're left with a choice. Do I make that same decision again, or can I change from it? How can I change from it? What did I need to learn? Or what was I lacking in that moment that made me act that way? Right? Everything is a reflection of you. Is a mirror to you. Everything going on in your life. If there's drama in your life, it's a reflection of how you feel on the inside. If there is shame, regret, and guilt, if people are shaming you, it means you're shaming yourself in some way. You need to figure this out. You need to figure out where it's coming from and forgive that. Okay? So what happened, and then we move on. How do we move on? We have to understand we didn't know any better in that situation. And there is nothing else that we can do except better yourself in the future. But saying those words doesn't mean that you're going to do it. It's the vow to yourself. You don't have to tell a single person, not even the person that you could have hurt or feel the shame for, if not your own shame and guilt. You don't even have to apologize to them or forgive them. It's all about you. Even if someone did something fucked up to you, it's like, it still is a reflection of you, because in some way you allowed that to happen. You stuck by them with them that long, or you allowed them to talk to you that way, or you feel that way about yourself, and it's reflecting back. It's all of those things. So it's like everything is your responsibility, and that's the thing about spiritually awakening is realizing that, is that every emotion that you have, every word that you say out loud, every thought that you have about someone else is just a reflection of you and how you're feeling and your emotion at that time. So, even stories you tell, the memories that you have are going to change based on the day you tell them, just because of your emotion that day. So, where am I going with this? Where am I going with this? Okay, but shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive and let go. So, you cannot hold this shame. Shame is a sin. Guilt is a sin. This is the ego. These are the things that keep you hindered. These are the devils whispering in your ear, saying you're not good enough, saying you can't have this because of this, because you did this, because you're this type of person. It's all these demons whispering in your ear. You don't need them. They are bullshit, and they can go. You know? God saw what you did, and you're still alive. The devil didn't strike you by lightning. You're still here. You know? So, take that as a fucking opportunity to change and to better yourself and to lose the shame and the guilt. Because Spirit doesn't want you, walking around with negative heavy energy like that. Like, you don't need to feel guilty for living. And if you do feel guilty, and there's a reason you should feel guilty, it's like, that's your calling to say, stop doing that. Yeah, like, stop doing that, That's God saying, if you feel guilty, it's probably out of alignment, or you probably shouldn't do that. Like, okay? I don't know. I guess there was just some spiritual advice that someone needed to know. Someone going through the awakening process. I don't know. We've got these last two cards. Watch out, shit could get ugly. You're being shady. I was being shady. I was being shady about the guiltiness, but it's alright. So if there's something you being shady about, watch out, shit could get ugly. Yeah. So if you don't stop, carrying this shame and this regret and this guilt, like, drama is going to keep following you. Shady people are going to keep following you. Like, annoying ass people you don't even know are going to keep fucking messaging you stupid ass shit. You're going to be caught in stupid ass drama that doesn't even fucking matter, that is literally nothing. If you keep holding on to these emotions, like, you're going to attract what you attract. Like, if you're holding on shame and you don't even think you are because you repressed it, it's like people are still going to be attracted to that. So, like, you have other people who also feel shame that are going to want to be with you. How fun is that? And then remember, whatever you say is whatever you think about yourself. So now if you have other people who feel shame, they're going to shame you, right? They're going to make you feel guilty if they feel guilty. So it's just like this dark demonic loop that the devil tries to get you stuck in. And by devil, I don't really necessarily mean red and horny. What I mean is the ego. It's those emotions mixed with anger and, agony or pity, feeling sorry for yourself, God doesn't want that. God doesn't want you to feel sad or like you're not worth living or anything like that. It's just so sad because, like, I've been there. We all have, where, where we don't think we're gonna make it. We don't think we're gonna live, And this is just a really deep fucking pile. Like, I don't even know. But I wish I could go back and tell, my old self that, like, I that there is more to live for, or to be able to convince myself of that, you know, like, you know, anybody could have said that, but would it have really hit? Probably not. You know, I wish I could have, like, went back and said, like, dude, like, life is fine. You know, life might suck, but it's good, you know? Like, I don't know. This is weird. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm gonna go. Good luck in your spiritual awakening for the next 2 weeks and your new perspectives. And I hope you feel a little bit more sane and like yourself soon. Goodbye. Okay. Alright, if you chose pile 3, if you chose this orange and gray rock, this is your in 2 weeks forecast, what will be happening in 2 weeks for you. I'm just going to flush out my throat chakra here. Because I really want to come in fresh and make sure we're in a new energy, a new pile, a new reading. I don't need any of those. This is pile 2 extended. No. I said what I needed to say. Let's go pile 3. Alright, pile 3. My orange. What's going to happen in the next 2 weeks? The 6 of Cups. Okay. And the 3 of Cups. Okay. So we'll see what else we kind of get, but so far what I'm getting is that you will be hanging out, rekindling some sort of friendship. I don't think it's a romantic relationship. I think it's an old buddy, an old friend, someone from the past that you're gonna get together with and hang out with, like, party with, like, just do something fun. Yeah. Do something fun, maybe that you used to go do, or maybe that's what it is. It's like you and your friends going to do something that you used to do, like back in the day when we used to go do this. Like, could be like that, or it could just be someone you haven't seen in a long time. May come back in your life. This is confirmation that if you've been thinking about someone, even if you guys haven't really spoke, that you might be hanging out with them, or you might see them soon, or maybe you'll see them at a party, or like out somewhere with other people, like. But yeah, if someone from your past is coming in, I don't know if it's good or bad, but the Star. Okay, so it's something that you've wished for. It's something that you've wanted. It could be your twin. I don't actually mean your twin. I mean, maybe, but this could be like an old best friend, or someone that even like maybe looked like you, or like you guys have like a lot of similarities. There's a lot of purple here. I don't really know what that means, but maybe it's just like a very like intuitive connection. Maybe like you're thinking a lot about them right now and they're thinking a lot about you, but you guys aren't really speaking. It's just mostly like 5D, like in your dreams, or like in your daydreams, stuff like that. Telepathy, like it's not, you're not really actually talking in the real world, but like you kind of know that they're probably thinking about you too. Like, you just get that vibe. Like, maybe you guys are really connected. Like, maybe you guys can, like, could finish each other's sentences, sandwiches, you know what I mean? Like, maybe you were really close or something, and, like, I don't know. It's somebody from the past, a friend from the past, and it's something that you've wished for or like manifested or like wanted. This could also be like an Aquarius. I won't lie to you. So if you have like an Aquarius friend, it could be them coming back. But yeah, this could also be someone like maybe they moved away and they live like far away now, and that's why you guys just haven't talked. Maybe they're coming to visit, because I'm seeing he's like walking down to this castle, but it's kind of like a long journey. So yeah, maybe they're coming down to visit someone you haven't seen in a few years or something. Or it's like a long journey for them to get to you or something. Or like even different time zones, like it could be night and day even, because I'm seeing like the space up here, like maybe you guys really do live really far away. Yeah, but I see them coming back in the next 2 weeks to hang out with you, which is really exciting if you like them. This is the 8 of Cups. Okay. Begging for mercy is the type of energy I'm getting from this. So maybe they really want to be your friend, and they're really going to come back with like this forgiveness, this like please, 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 this like pleading, begging, like can we be friends again? Like, can we hang out? Can we get together? I don't know. Maybe you don't want to, and maybe they're like really, really gonna try really hard. Maybe you guys didn't like end on the best of terms, and like they're gonna try and come back and like, I don't know, do whatever they can. Judgment. Judgment. So you could be looking at this situation in sort of an unfair way. I talked in pile 2 about how emotions sort of create our projection, create our reality and what we see, or how we take things even, right? Like, people could say hi, and if you're in an angry mood or if you're in a happy mood, you're gonna take that high and you're gonna like process it however you want. Oh, they were really bitchy to me, or oh, they were so happy and friendly, and it's all gonna depend on what you're feeling inside. So I just feel like judgment here, it's like they're gonna come back and try to ask you for forgiveness or ask you to be friends again, and you might be kind of like hesitant to, or thinking about the past and like, I don't know if I can do that again, I don't know if I can trust that again. But you're looking at it from a skewed perspective, okay? Something from the past, you're looking at it not in rose-colored glasses. I want to say like in muddy-colored glasses. Like, I feel like you're not looking at the whole potential of the friendship, or you're focused on one thing and that you can't get over about this person. Maybe that's the problem. So I would go in with like a really open mind and really try to hear this person out, instead of like having your own assumptions or presumptions of what they're gonna say or act or whatever. Like, hear them out, and you know, I don't want to say try and be friends with them, because obviously you don't have to be, but I'm just seeing here that you are, you know, seeing it with your judgy eye. You know, you're seeing it in a way where you're already pissed off, so you might be taking it in a different way than they're actually explaining it to you. So try your hardest to clear your energy if you do hang out with this person, so that you can hear their side correctly, clearly. You know, I think it's still Mercury retrograde right now, so communication is sometimes fucked up right now. You know, saying what you mean, but also, like, you have to feel good so you don't take things the wrong way. We have Temperance. Thought that already came out. Maybe not. Temperance. So be patient with this person. I'm also definitely seeing, yeah, you guys are definitely going to end up hanging out. And to me, it seems like drinking. You guys are going to go partying or something, or like, I don't know. I'm seeing multiple ones where they got booze in their cups. Yeah. Temperance. Yeah. I see it actually being like kind of a good time. Like kind of fun. Like I feel like it's kind of gonna get your mind off of some stuff. Like just throwing it back like the old days. Like it's kind of fun. Like you're almost gonna feel like at peace. You're gonna feel like, oh, I feel young again, or like, oh, I feel this again. Like, like, you know, go back to that sanctuary, go back to that like stillness, that like relaxation, you know. So have patience with this person. Keep your judgment to yourself when they try to explain or apologize to you. Know that they're thinking of you too. But yeah, there's definitely this friend coming back. This Aquarius friend coming back. Or the Sagittarius friend coming back. Six of Wands. Be prepared. Be prepared to be thrown into anything and anything. Everything and anything. So, like, this person can be, like, hella fucking impulsive and, like, you never know what you're gonna get with this person. And you could go on, like, a lot of adventures with this person. Like, this girl right here, like, she's got her blindfold on, but she's got, like, her pickaxe ready. Like, she is ready to fight. She doesn't care. She's like, I don't know who the fuck's coming at me. I don't even know if there's anybody here. But what I do fucking know, you know, is that I'm ready to go. I'm prepared. So that's what I'm getting out of her. So be prepared. Be prepared to fight. Maybe they're like the type of person who, like, I don't fucking know, like, stirs stuff up publicly, and like they be prepared. Be prepared for some crazy ass shit, for some chaos. That's what I'll say about that. Maybe they have kind of a chaotic personality. Maybe that's why you left. Maybe that's why you left them, because they hurt you with their chaoticness. But I don't know. So you guys are gonna hang out and you're gonna have a crazy story to tell. That's all I fucking know. It's gonna be like old times, but it's gonna get wild. The Queen of Beasts, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is someone like very hella sexy, or like they're think you're hella sexy. I don't know. Maybe you're both hot. But this is someone very passionate, very go, very like impulsive, very chaotic, very like do now, think later. You know, this person just wants to have a good time, here for a good time, not a long time. But this person is very sexy, very attractive. Everyone wants to be around them. You probably like go places and like people will come up to them and like random ass people. Like this is like you know, you're getting like Aquarius energy, so you're getting like this, and Sagittarius energy here as well. It's giving like, it's giving star. Sagittarius energy is giving like a star of the show, famous energy. Aquarian energy is just like you're what, like you're weird, you're an alien, like you're something to look at. Like people like look at Aquarius as like in awe because they're like not from here. And the Queen of Beasts is just attractive to everybody. The Queen of Wands is just a hot tamale, like supermodel, right? So, you know, this person probably is very attractive and gets quite a bit of attention. Yeah. What else about this person? So what are you guys gonna do? We have the Two of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Oh, the Knight of Cups. Okay. So you might like pretend like you're not hurt about it, or like pretend like you're bigger than you are, or that you're gonna be the bigger person, but really you're still kind of pissed. I also kind of see like the Two of Cups. I don't know, going back and forth between. Okay, in your feels though, I feel like. So that's, I guess, good. So you guys are going to have like a heartfelt conversation. And decisions are going to be made. Perhaps, you know, I don't know, weighing, like, I don't know what kind of decisions are going to be made. Maybe just like if you guys are going to continue to be friends, or if you guys can work together or collaborate on something. Did I do the Rebel deck already? Let's do that. The next 2 weeks for pile 3. Get in your heart. It misses you. Get out of your head, okay? So don't think too much about this situation. Don't go out of your way to get like all this advice from other people and talk it out and gossip around, and just think about your heart. And if you really like this person, if you actually get along with this person, like listen to your heart, just go with it. Let it override your mind, because I feel like your mind is coming at it with previous wounds, you know, and you're seeing differently than what it is. You need a big hug, squeeze. So I feel like when they see you, it's gonna be like one of those, like, not run and jump hugs, but like, oh my god, you're here, like, ah, and like hold them for like ever. It's gonna be so like an exciting hug, like, oh my god, I haven't seen you in forever, you know, like it's gonna be like a really big squeeze, like a really tight hold. And yeah, you guys are gonna hug. Fuck the COVID rules. It's exciting times. Okay, maybe they weren't allowed to travel to you for a long time because of, you know, the regulations and all the stuff going on right now. So maybe it's something like extra special. Maybe it's not your friend. Maybe it's family. Like, but just keep an open mind and be patient with them. Like, they mean well and they really just miss you and want to see you. So they're making their way to you, however it be. Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. Okay, so be real with this person. Again, don't be fake nice with this person. If there really is still a problem, I mean, talk about it. It's your opportunity to talk about it, especially if there's someone from far away or from the past. Like, I mean, how many times are you going to be able to see them again? So be real with them. It's hot as fuck, so it's attractive. So it is not going to scare them away if you be real with them. You don't have to be rude, but don't be fake. Don't say what you don't mean, you know, because at that point you're playing yourself, not anybody else. If it hurts you, it hurts you. I mean, talk about it. It's going to be okay. They want to make it work with you. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. So, like, they would rather you be real than that, you know, them not have a connection with you at all. We have laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Okay, so maybe you guys have a really, like, specific sense of humor, like I was getting. Like, you could have been really close best friends or just really similar people. So maybe you have, like, your own type of humor. Like, I did say twins, so I'm getting, like, you know how, like, twins have their own, like, language sometimes. I feel like, or sometimes siblings too, I feel like you guys have your own, like, laugh language. You have your own, like, humor that, like, only you guys get, or you have, like, a lot of inside jokes, and they're, like, all, like, the old memories. You're gonna, like, reminisce on all the jokes and all the stuff that happened, and just, like, laugh about everything and laugh about the past, and, you know, bring up just really good memories. That's really, like, awesome. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Put the fucking phone down. It's probably what I should go do right now. Yeah, put the fucking phone down. So it's like you're not gonna have to see them on FaceTime anymore. You're not gonna have to see them on Instagram anymore. It's like, you know, and make sure when you're seeing this person that your phone is away and that you are actually spending time with them, because they are, you know, from far away, and you never know when you're going to be able to see them. So live it up, live in the moment. It's the best way to be happy, you know. Like, we didn't have phones as kids. Like, we just had to live in the moment, and we weren't distracted. So, you know, just actually live and be happy. You don't need to post about it. You don't need to brag about it. You just need to live it up, reminisce, giggle, drink, smoke, like, do whatever you want to do. Like, do whatever you did in the olden days. But I definitely see them coming back. Coming back, baby. So that's really exciting. And I hope your relationship is rekindled and is a good time. And it's not too chaotic or stressful. And you get over whatever kind of hurdle was going on before. But yeah, this is definitely like a really hot, this is hot as fuck, like a hot, passionate, like, I don't want to say relationship because it's more of a friendship, but it's like they really want to be your friend. Like, I don't know, you got to know who your real ones are. And sometimes, even though they can be hard to deal with, the ones that always want to put up with you in the end, or always want to stick by your side and stand up for you even when you're not around, it's like you have to know when to put up with people's personalities, because, like, otherwise you lose a real one, you know. So you got to figure out your boundaries and what you want to put up with, because you don't want to lose people that genuinely want to cheer you on. But at the same time, you want to weed out all those fucking bitches that just cause havoc in your life just because they have nothing better to do, and that's what their life is. So, you know, you weigh that out. But I think this is going to be just a happy moment. So in the next 2 weeks, you're going to see someone you haven't seen in a long time. Have fun. All right. Goodbye. Hope you liked the reading. Like, subscribe, comment.